So I was going to take a survey on MySpace, but I decided to be different and do it verbally instead of typing it. Yeah. Anyways, I just wrote down the question. Where's the person I miss most? Well, the person I miss most is my dad, and he died 3 years ago in a car accident, so he is in a grave, and that's who I miss the most. Does my ex still like me? I have a lot of exes, but the one that meant the most, and everyone knows he meant the most, some days I think he does, but other days I don't think he does as much. Current thing that's annoying me. I live in the basement of my house, and I have absolutely no service whatsoever, and it really bothers me because my text won't send, and that's my problem, or my annoyance. Listening to nothing, as you can hear, just my self-talk. A fact about the person I like. I don't really know who I like. You know, it's confusing. My love life is confusing, and I don't even know anymore. So I can't tell you about a fact about someone I like until I figure out who I like. The last lyric I heard was the last line of my ringtone, and that's "You Had Me from Hello." Have I ever wasted too much time on a boy? I think I've wasted too much time trying to get a boy, but I've never wasted too much time dating them or being with them. Yeah. Most missed memory. Well, everybody that knows me already knows what I'm going to say, and that would be Roy. He's my most missed memory. And summer of 07. That was the best. Do you have a best friend? I do. Her name's Candace. I'm pretty sure most of you know her. She is my best friend, and I love her. Do you talk to the person you feel hardest for? We used to talk a lot, like after we broke up and all that, but now it's kind of sporadic and we don't talk as much anymore. How many people have you said I love you to in a minute? Other than family, I've only said I love you to one person and actually meant it, and that was Roy. And up until this point, he is the only person I've meant it. I love you too. Biggest lesson learned. Damn, I don't know. Probably don't try to grow up too fast, because you have your whole life ahead of you. So live life day by day now, and don't worry about your future, and just live it up. Do I keep grudges or let them go? I hold on to grudges forever, and if you did something to me like in first grade, like even if it was stole my favorite crown, like I'd still hold it against you. I hold grudges so bad. I'll forgive people, but I never ever forget anything. Last time you saw someone you hate. Well, I'm not gonna pull the whole I don't hate anyone bullshit, because I do. And the last time I saw her was Saturday night, and I don't like her at all. I'm not gonna mention names though, but most people know who I'm talking about. My saddest time. I think the saddest time in my life falls between 2 points, and that was the day my dad died, and then the day me and Roy broke up. And most people are probably going to be thinking, well, how does you and Roy breaking up compare to your dad dying and anything like that? But if you're in my shoes and you saw the relationship with me and my dad, and then you saw the relationship with me and Roy, you'd understand. So, yeah. Who do I go to when I'm sad? I go to Candace. Sometimes I'll go to my mom, but I can't really talk to her about a lot of stuff because she doesn't know half the stuff I do, and yeah, we just don't talk that much. But if it's something, then that she knows about and she can handle, then I'll get her. But other than that, I go to Candace for everything. What's under your bed? Absolutely nothing is under my bed because I cleaned it today, actually. Is it wrong for people my age to have sex? Well, I'm 14. I'll be 15 in like a few days. But the way I view it is, if you can deal with the consequences of possibly getting pregnant or catching something, if you can deal with those consequences, then I think you're old enough to have sex. But I think you also need to be old enough to be responsible about it. And I think some people my age are and some people aren't. But that's just me. Are you a virgin? No, I'm not. I haven't been since I was 13. Yeah. Not even gonna go into that. Last reason I threw up. Alcohol. I think. Yeah, it was alcohol. If I could work anywhere where I don't want to work, I want to work at Buffalo Wild Wings because that looks like a really fun job and everybody goes there, so that's where I'll work. Does your ex have a job? Yeah, he works in roofing, I think, something like that. I don't know, wherever Adam works, that's where he works. So for you, those of you who know Adam Nickerson, whatever he does, that's what Roy does. How many true friends do I have? One or two. True friends, one or two. Friends, I have a lot, but true friends, one or two. Have you ever kissed somebody whose name started with P or T? Both, actually. I've kissed somebody whose name starts with P and whose name starts with T. Have I ever done anything illegal? Lord, for those of you who know me, no, I do illegal stuff just about every day of my life. So, yes, I have. And that's the end.